He's Shain Brenden.
Hello, hey. What's up, everybody? Yeah, make some noise. Yeah. Here we are. Thank you guys so much for coming out. A round of applause for yourself. Round of applause, everybody coming out. This is great. Give it up for Josh, a.k.a. Running Jesus, the house band. A lot of sexiness right behind me. I feel very uncomfortable. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Tonight's show is particularly a special one. This is the March 3rd show. So, right.
March 11th.
Oh, wait, it's the 11th? I've drank a lot of wine prior to coming up here. This is the March 11th show. March, of course, is the 3rd month of the year, so that's 3. Right? That's 3. It's the 11th of March. 11th, that's 11. Right? You put those two together, what is it? Happy fucking 311 to everybody. Make some noise.
Oh, yeah.
The greatest band of all time, 311. Don't clap if you're not really into it, okay? I don't need you to patronize me. 311 changed my fucking life in 1998. And some of you are probably surprised that I am a 311 fan. That's only because you didn't know me. You didn't know me back in 98. You didn't know a 15-year-old Shain. I was only into 3 different things in 1998. 3 different things.
What were they?
Thing number 1, getting to second base. Right? I touched my first boob in the back of my best friend's Saturn. Second base. Thing number 2, playing second base. I was all West Tennessee, second baseman, varsity baseball. I was a really good baseball player. You can Google me. I was really good. And thing number 3, fucking slapping the bass. This is 311. All day. Actually, no, I was a pretty shitty bass drummer. I am actually a pretty good drummer. What was that for? That's what I sounded like. So tonight, you're going to notice a running trend, in honor of my favorite band that changed my life in high school. We're going to have some games for our guest, some 311 trivia. We're also going to do some weird... That's not a joke. Why are you laughing at that? Does this table, do you guys know everything there is to know about 311? You wish? No one has ever said that. No one has ever said that. But before I get into all that, this is like a late night style talk show in honor of late night host, before me and Running Jesus, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but other late night hosts have like signature moves, like when a joke hits and things like that. Conan has the, he pulls up the string, pulls up the strings and cuts them, right? Carson does a thing where he's just like, I didn't watch that shit, but he did that. Letterman has the tie thing. I'm a basketball guy. I'm a basketball fan. So when a joke does well, you may see some sort of, some sort of basketball movement. Thank you. That's Seth Johnson, my head writer. He's back there. So we'll just get into it with some local news. Portland City Hall announced e-scooters are coming back for at least a year. Yeah. That's great. Also coming back for at least 1 year, public sidewalks turning to a real-life game of Frogger. That's what's going to happen. See that? It was a step. Oh, yeah. That's right. Man, we're going to do a hit, right? Also coming back this year, at least 1 year, public sidewalks turning into a real-life game of Frogger. That's what happens when you have a band. They accentuate, jokes. That's what that is. Critics claim the e-scooters are dangerous and unnecessary. After conducting a year-long in-depth study, the city council concluded that's what makes them awesome. I said that's what makes them awesome. Okay, they weren't ready for that. It's fine. The Portland Diamond Project known for their MLB to PDX campaign, unveiled concepts for a new stadium that would attract Major League Baseball to the city. The stadium would include river views, local restaurants, shopping, and unfortunately, baseball. I feel like we need something like to bring these punchlines home a little bit. You know what I mean? Something to just like take shit over the top. Rather than like mime basketball moves, why don't I like actually show you guys what would happen if I were to deliver a punchline with this magnitude in a 24-hour fitness basketball gym. So let me bring up my writers, Seth Johnson and Chris Johnson, to just, help me aid these punchlines here. Give it up for Seth and Chris, everybody. Seth and Chris. Seth is, as you can see, he's holding a door basketball goal thing there, right? Standard, right? You all have it, right?
Looks regulation.
Right? Regulation. It's a regulation size goal. And Chris is holding nothing. Why? Because depending on how hard you guys laugh at a punchline, Chris is actually here to get dunked on, okay? So you guys are holding his beautiful, dreaded head in your life, in your hands, If you laugh too hard, if a punchline hits too hard, I might have to dunk on young Chris. Is that a good deal? All right. We'll try it out. Seth, go ahead and toss me that ball real quick. Feels good. You want to touch this real quick? Is that good?
It's good.
All right, sounds good. Seth, do me a favor. Just go ahead and hold that right above your head, right above young Chris. There you go. Chris, I need you to make direct eye contact with me. Thank you. There you go. Seth, a little forward, here we go. A Republican lawmaker has okay, here we go. A Republican lawmaker has introduced a bill that would fund building the border wall by charging internet users extra for watching porn. Right?
What?
Right. So they're going to charge their way of building the wall to pay for it. They're going to charge porn watchers extra, right? And that money goes to building the wall. It's kind of ridiculous. Many porn addicts are upset, saying they refuse to support any type of wall that doesn't already have a hole in it.
Two points, Brenden.
An Oregon rancher is now using an inflatable arm flailing tube man to protect his livestock from wolves. Do that again? You get it. An inflatable arm flailing tube man to protect his livestock from wolves. You guys have seen this, right? They show them a lot of like grain openings and like car dealerships and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Auto Row all over the place.
Yeah, the strategy apparently is paying off. They're inflatable arm flailing. They're not drunk. They're inflatable arm flailing. Apparently, the strategy is paying off. The rancher says the wolves have already bought 3 used Buicks. A Portland man has been warning drivers of a police radar camera in his neighborhood by putting up signs that read, "Slow down, tickets ahead," The sign has been so successful, the man has considered putting another sign up at a 4-way stop that says, "Expect delays, Portland drivers ahead."
Hi-oh.
I apologize. I'll take it back. Ball is life. TriMet is lobbying the legislator to make it a felony to slap bus drivers. Yeah, they have to make a legislator to make it a felony to slap bus drivers. Critics say the crime already comes with severe penalties riding the bus.